Sheesh. Chad.
Why is it on that screen? On the other one, I'm fine, but I'm like out of the screen. Am I in the screen?
A little bit to your left, right. Oh, there we go. That's perfect.
Okay, there.
Oh, there we go, Chad. Hope you guys are doing good. Good to have you guys all back. Cribbo. Yo, the guys are ready. You just call it a stream already, bro. In and out.
I see the Asia boys, obviously. See some of those Asia boys woke up.
Bro, I'm looking at gold again. Like, I know last week we said we wanted volume, but this is a bit hectic. I'll say in the Cribbo now. When you look at this, guys, I didn't realize like one 5-minute candle was basically like 100 pips. So, yeah, we wanted volume. We got volume. So definitely think we can still try get something in New York session, but gonna look forward to it. But Cribbo, how you doing otherwise, brother?
No, good. Yeah, I just had a call with the guys this morning, and I said as much as we are bullish on gold, it is absolutely uncomfortable trading at these highs. So yeah, if you had some coconuts yesterday, you ate gold. But for me personally, I didn't take a single trade on gold yesterday. Just caught a quick little pullback play this morning. But other than that, 2 trades for the week, 1 break even, 1 win. So as much as there's volume, doesn't mean your trading necessarily is going to be high volume.
Horror, do me a favor, my brother. Please go look what time stream started. We were not late today. So yeah, maybe you joined late, but we were not late. But 1,000 pips in less than 12 hours. Yeah, actually,
is disgusting.
Crazy. Thumbnail is stunning. Hey, Etty. Whew. Etty, you're looking for the spice out there, bro. I see you looking for that hot. But I don't understand gold anymore. Don't worry. But gold's either gonna make a big payday for you guys or not so much. But nonetheless, Cribbo, I'm not going to steal your streamer. This one's yours.
All right, Chad. Hope you guys are ready. It is Wednesday. This is technically the first week of trading. Last week didn't actually trade at all, personally. This is the week where I said volume should start to pick up. This is where the rotation starts to happen. This is where hedge funds, money managers start positioning their portfolio for Q1. So obviously there's going to be a lot of volume getting into the market, and there's going to be a lot of big moves. Okay, happens every single year. So again, I just want to tell you guys, like I told Prodigy this morning in the pre-market call, this is the first 3 days technically of trading. We're going to our 3rd day of trading for the new year. If you haven't taken a trade, if your setups haven't played out and you're still sitting in your hands, we still have the entire year ahead of us. So don't feel like you're missing out. You're seeing all of these big moves. The markets aren't going anywhere. All right, give yourself time. Give yourself that privilege of waiting for your setup. Because if you're going to start chasing price, I promise you, you are just going to fall back into your bad habits from last year. So I just want to make that very, very clear, because I know you can actually drop a 1 if you've had FOMO with gold. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Drop a 1 if you had FOMO with gold this last week. I just want to see here. Okay. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Only 2 had FOMO. So, okay, there's some more honest people. Now, I want you to be completely honest with me. Drop a 2 if you had FOMO and you just entered, not following your plan, and you hit stop loss. Okay. Keegs, will you just do that poll for us? What the chat expects the open to be like?
Oh, I'll do it.
On gold. Do they expect higher or lower?
Do it now.
Okay, we've got 2 honest people here. 3, 4. Okay. So you need to kill that emotion the start of this year. Because if you're gonna, it's that death loop I made my video about. You are just gonna, literally within a week, you're gonna snap back into your old habits, and then at the end of 2026, you're gonna wonder why you are still just depositing into your trading account and not withdrawing. Okay, so be patient. Setups are gonna come. And you need to be like a hunter, all right? We always say that. When your shot comes, then you shouldn't have anxiety. Then you should be confident to execute. But if you catch on all of this cuck beforehand, you're going to have anxiety to enter when the setup is actually there. And you're going to watch the setup and it's going to play out. And then before that, you machine gun 10, 20 trades that were not in your plan. And then when your actual plan presents itself, that is now when you are trigger shy. It's like, oh no, I can't enter this, that. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. But Chad, as always, we are going to start off with prayer here. Start off the right way. And Keegs, if you can be so kind as to just lower the volume there for us. And Chad, let's just bow our heads. Father, we just want to thank you again for today. Thank you for your grace and for your mercy. Thank you for giving us life. Thank you that you promise life in abundance. Thank you for even the oxygen we breathe. We cannot even create it. It is purely a grace and a mercy from you. Thank you for keeping the sun in its place. Thank you for keeping the stars in its place. Thank you that we can come here today to honor your name in everything we do. We pray that even if we fall short in doing that, that even in our iniquity, Father, that your grace and your mercies will shine through us stronger. You say in your word, where sin abounds, grace abounds even more, Father, and we just want to thank you for that. We want to thank you for each and every one that engages with this stream. We want to thank you for the community that you are building, that you are still building, and I want to pray that you will hear each and everyone's prayers as they come to you, Father. As we pray this year, we want to seek you first and know that all these other things shall be added unto us, and that you will be the main focus, and that everything we have is purely a grace from you. It's not for us to boast. Even us waking up this morning is a grace, and we want to say thank you for that, Father. We pray for our families that are out and about their day, our wives, our kids, our parents, our grandparents. Wherever they are, Father, we just pray for your hedge of protection around them. We want to pray for our leaders in this country. We want to pray for our country. And we want to pray for our cities and our communities. We pray that your will be done and not ours. And we want to thank you for the session in advance. Thank you for all of the blessings, for all of the gifts that you've already bestowed upon us. And thank you that you are with us and that you never leave us nor forsake us. I pray this and I ask this in the majestic and wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And if all of God's people can drop an amen right now in the chat.
There we go.
Amen. 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 Alrighty, Chad, let's get straight into the economic calendar. What do we have on deck today? Britain CPI is running hot. I told you guys the fact that Brian is in Britain, inflation is going to be hot. So, Brian, please don't bring that inflation back to SA. We're just getting inflation under control. But inflation looking hot in Britain this morning. So if you're trading pound pairs, the data looks relatively strong for the pound across the deck. Okay. We've got Villeroy speaking a little bit later this morning. We've got Trump now. All of a sudden it was 3:30. Now it's not available. So I don't know when he will speak. And then tonight we've got Christine Lagarde. Okay. So nothing much for the dollar today. I think from tomorrow. Yeah, from tomorrow we've got some GDP. We also have some PCE, and then also we've got CPCE. Okay, the Fed likes this one. quite a bit, one of their favorite indicators of inflation. So tomorrow is going to be quite big for the dollar. Okay. Dollar, let's quickly have a look at it. Two things that I want to speak about on the dollar is that the dollar is currently still looking very much bearish from these highs. Okay. If we consider, there's two things that I want to consider here. From these lows we formed in September 2025, if I just pull a fib from those highs to the lows, this pullback we've had from those highs is more or less 50%. Okay. Then furthermore, if we look at this drop from these highs, the pullback again was close to 50% more, even close to 60%. Okay. So we are in a very tricky spot with regards to what is going to happen inside this swing leg here. Okay. I told you guys I like the bullish move. I would like to see us retest that 200 EMA. But currently, as it seems, quite an aggressive pullback on the daily for the dollar. Okay. So, nonetheless, we are bearish. We can confirm we've got a daily resistance level up there. All right. We can indeed confirm that we've got a structural low there. All right. Next thing is, where is the potential for us to either find some type of support or where we can trade to next. So I'm just literally dividing this range basically into two zones. I don't really see this area as a resistance. It's one single daily candle. I'm looking at this area there. That was a structural swing point because we created a new low from there. So for me, this area right here, you can also see once we started pushing bullish from that consolidation, we dipped lower and then we broke higher. So this zone right there is going to be the kicker for me, whether we can start this pullback on the dollar, because from Monday, we've been trending down. Okay, it's very, very clear that the trend has been down and we've been speaking about this downtrend since. Okay. So what I want to see for dollar bullishness is I want to see us snap this downtrend, and I want to see us hold above the EQ and above that key daily zone. Then I can be bullish. Otherwise, we will continue to push lower and pullbacks will be sold on the dollar. All right. So this morning, that is the zone that I'm watching. US 30. Before I go to US 30, just want to look at yields. So yields absolutely pumping, and I've shown you guys the correlation between yields, the dollar, and gold. Equities and yields are currently running in sync in terms of their inverse correlation, but in terms of gold spiking, there's two things I want to tell you guys here. Obviously, textbooks tells us yields going up, gold should come down. Equity should come down, dollar should pump. But if you look at it, you get your nominal yields, and then you get basically your spot yields that you get here. So real yields is basically yields less inflation. So the real yield is actually lower than what we're seeing on the spot here on 4.271. So that, in fact, is actually driving gold higher with all of the tail risk that we've got. Yield is currently at the yearly pivot, and this could be the last move for yields. Otherwise, what's going to happen is if we consolidate around this yearly pivot, it could be a tough start to the year for equities. Okay, this is that breakout zone we've been monitoring, where we've been trading in a multi-week range. And we have yet to fill that gap, and we have yet to retest this backside. Okay, so yields currently very interesting. Its price is still developing there for me. US 30 on the daily, quite clearly, we spoke about this yesterday as well. Price going into a consolidation. What can happen from a consolidation? Price can either continue higher or reverse. What have we been doing from that consolidation? We have actually now started to reverse, and our swing low formation that was taken out was there. From that low, we created a new all-time high. We have now broken that down, okay, in a two-leg formation. So we are still looking overall bullish, but currently as it stands, I cannot deny that we are bearish in this secondary leg that we're in. Now, breaking it into various zones for us to make sense of it all as to where we can trade to and where we can trade from, this is what I'm looking at for USD. Okay. These are our three zones that we are currently trading in. So if we are going to start going bullish, we would need to trade above this swing high formation there. And if we are going to trade bullish, we need to hold this lower end of the support. So if I look at yesterday and I look at where the point of control ended for yesterday, it's very close to that key daily zone. So what am I going to look for? I'm going to look to see what happens once we start trading into this area. Okay. Because from that area we can break higher or we will start to continue lower. Okay. So that is what I'm looking for on US30. I still believe we are due for a bounce, and whether we get that is still to be seen. This is NASDAQ. NASDAQ, similar thing. If you look on your daily, we've got quite a nice resistance up there. We've got our range low down here, and then we've got our swing points all the way to the upside. Okay. These are our three ranges for NAS as well that we need to consider. Still very much bearish, and what I want to see is potentially another retest of this level, or we can just continue lower into this next zone. Okay. If you want stream yesterday, remember we took some longs here. And I still mentioned to you guys that we can drive higher, but we failed or we struggled to get through that zone. Okay. I wouldn't have managed to trade any other way as I managed it, because that is quite a massive zone. Okay. Price tried to find some acceptance there later in the session and then failed and then started to come lower again. All right. So for today, I would love that pullback. Just want to see. Okay. I would love to see that pullback into that area. See what we do there. Otherwise, if we start trading back below this area right here, I do believe price is just going to continue lower, and we're not going to get that relief bounce as of yet. Okay. Gold, very, very important to note. Gold is super bullish. Okay. At any stage, can we get a candle like that? All right. I'm just letting you know. At any stage, can we get a candle looking like that? All right. So gold is not immune to having very aggressive pullbacks. All right. Even if you think about this move up, we retraced almost 70% of the move. So just be aware when you are trading gold at these highs. Okay, that is why I've been sitting on my hands and being very selective. Okay, we're still above the previous daily high. We're still super bullish. What am I looking at? Asia range, quite expansive, and point of control sitting there. That is where I took my trade from. This was the first pullback after that new high. Just waited for my support to form and executed 100 pip stop, 100 pip take profit. And that was the first pullback we got, and that was me done and dusted out of the trade. But now, what I want to highlight here is one or two things. Looking at yesterday, all right. So I'm going to show you guys yesterday quickly. Yesterday you can see all the way up to 12 o'clock. we never broke structure to the downside. Okay, you guys can agree with me. The lows are getting higher and the highs are getting higher. In this corrective wave, then we broke some intermediate structure there. Okay, we barely broke intermediate structure there. That was your structure low and high there. Okay, we barely broke that external structure there and then started to push higher. But what I want to show you now this morning is, which is very interesting to me, is that after taking this high, all-time highs, we aggressively rejected and we broke structure there. All right. So now what I'm looking, and be very aware here, is I want to see what do we do at the structure level there. Okay, because I potentially want to look for a pullback play back into at least the Asia mid-range, and I want to look for potential shorts on gold. I know it sounds crazy, Chris, how can you look for shorts? Purely due to the fact that after taking those all-time highs, we didn't churn higher. We actually had a very strong move to the downside, and I want to see if I can catch a little bit of a corrective move. Also, last but not least, you can see that that is our secondary area of volume on our volume profile. Okay, so trading from one point of control to the next. If I see we accumulate some volume there, we start rejecting, then I'm going to start looking for those shorts. If we just punch through it, no harm, no foul done. But that is my idea here. Again, just counter trend trades. I'm not trying to swing for the fences. I'm going to try and get in and out and be done. Okay, but that is my rapid fire analysis. I don't know if Keegan...
I'm just finishing breakfast here, guys. I'll be with you in like 3 minutes. Back Robo. It's a good analysis there, bro.
Gold.
Saucy.
So that is what I'm looking for. But then again, we are holding the data. I just want to get some water.
You know, bro, I just watch those potential sells because I see all the scammers are looking for gold shorts because it's got to pull back to retest support and fetch liquidity. So if that's what they all do, and I just watch out for that, guys. Where's the CV? Thanks, Rooks. Keys, don't play with his food. No, guys. I'm one of those people. Like, if I don't like eat, I won't feel I'm hungry. But then the next minute I'll feel I'm hungry. But then it's like I'm hungry, I get nauseous, and so a man's got to eat. All the scammers are saying gold's selling till like 4,600, 4,500 somewhere. Like where the gaps opened up. But the best part for me is they'll say they're selling, then gold's going to run, and somehow they're all going to be in the gold bars. Yet that was never their analysis. I'd say there's quite a few full-time traders here.
Okay. Chat marks are open and in motion. Kigo Horn. This is the official round 5. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go. Alrighty, ladies and gents. Gents and ladies.
You know the best thing for me, bro? And we need to figure out how to do it. Yeah, I see over in Scamville. The new thing is, news happened. The guys were able to trade and catch gold. I'm going to do my analysis now, guys. The guys were able to catch gold on the massive gap up because news happened on Saturday. And they knew when that news happened, it was geopolitical. Gold was going to run. So they placed their entries on gold on Saturday the minute the news came out. And then Monday markets open, it just straight to TP. How did they enter on a weekend? Like, I know the market doesn't move on the weekend, but you still can't enter.
Maybe they traded weekend markets.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but I can't execute on the weekend. Like, even if I wanted to.
I think IG Markets has weekend trading.
But, hey, I don't know. It's probably the same way these guys withdraw from their demos. But, yeah, I don't know. But, yo, guys, let me get into it. Let me do my outro for you. My outro.
What is that noise that goes off?
What noise?
Somebody's saying, what's that noise?
I don't know. But I'm going to get into the market to see what I'm looking at for you guys. So let's start off with the dollar. So dollar again, not looking too good. I mean, we are basically at almost, I want to say, our neutral open point for the day. Now we can see again, massive one. Now remember yesterday I said to you, the first thing we wanted to take note of here was two things. So myself was the previous weekly low, and the next being the monthly pivot. Now we went all the way down to weekly S2, and again, that was further than what I expected, but big pullback, but did get the closure above the monthly pivot. Not previous weekly low, but monthly pivot. So today we want to see, especially with dollar, if you look at it, we almost have a little bit of a reversal, let's call it that, yeah. Now, I could even be mistaken, yeah, but a while ago there were these guys called 2G's Trading, and they actually made a cheat sheet for you guys. I'm going to go very back to the archives, yeah. And if you were there, if gold or gold dollar gave us something like this, that is a reversal pattern. Am I correct in saying that there, Krobo?
Yeah, if
we get a closure.
It's not yet.
No, not yet. If we get that candle closure like that there, that is your reversal pattern.
Correct.
And that there could be our dollar comeback, which we want to monitor after holding the monthly pivot. And if we could get above that previous weekly low, that would even be ideal. But until then, dollar for myself personally, I think we're going to get a bit of a range here, especially where we are. If we don't get closure like that, between that previous weekly low and monthly pivot, I think it's just going to be a range for the dollar until it either breaks out lower for the continuation to the downside, or breaking back above for the dollar to at least try and fight back to get some ground. So we're going to have to monitor and see what happens there, especially with all the news starting to come out today with Trump speaking. Tomorrow is PMI. No, Friday's PMI. Tomorrow, I think, is just unemployment claims or something. But obviously, we have all the news coming out today to the end of the week. So that could be where dollar tries to make its comeback. But as I say, very simple. Until above previous weekly low or below monthly pivot, I do expect just a bit of a range and chop from the dollar. Going over to gold. Gold is at one-way traffic, as you guys can see. Just absolutely go. We wanted volume, and we got volume. Now, I do agree with Chris, as I say, when we look at stuff like this, gold is going to have a pullback. I think if you guys also know, we already now this would be day 3. And quite frankly, we don't normally see more than 3 days of bullish momentum on gold. Even if you look at something like that, 1, 2, 3, a pullback. 1, 2, 3,
don't
a pullback.
tempt gold.
So we 1, 2, 3, a little doji candle.
Kings don't tempt gold. Gold will say, hold on to my
no,
beer.
so that's where I'm getting with this,
move.
guys.
Okay.
Is if we are going to get that sell, I personally don't know if I'd try take it today. I do agree with Kruber. You could maybe get a
quick
pullback
in and out.
But because of that, my personal stand is I would rather miss the pullback and use that as the first pullback and buy to go back to the highs. That's just going to be my plan. I don't
quick-
want to be caught on the wrong side.
Society tomati sauce.
So that's just how I have my stand on that. So for example, a super example, but like we know, there also is a very, very famous trader Linda. He told us you buy the first pullback. So this being your pullback, yes, exactly what Chris is also saying. You could have, for example, Murphy's Law, you broke structure there, you took a sell, you still caught a very nice move. I mean, there's already 200 pips for you. So let's say you took the 200 pips, the break of Asia high again, and there you go. But at the same time saying that, I would rather wait for the complete opposite. Hold of a daily or two. We broke back above here, Asia high. This is your bread and butter. If you've been on 2Gs for long enough, you would know that. You can run your 50 there. And the same idea, there you've already hit 100. And now you can also start holding for a 200 pip. And for me, it's just an idea of, as you always say, the trend is your friend. And probability tells me I'd rather be looking for this trade, for example. So that's what I'll be monitoring here. So I'm personally going to be looking for continuation buys. Where we sitting now, especially for today, as I said, maybe tomorrow I will be looking a little bit more for that chop and possible reversals. But for today, I'm going to be looking for buys still on gold. We are already markets opening for London, and we are 2% up on the day. I've said this multiple times. If we are sitting similar to this 2% up on the day, probability tells me it's going to be a trending day. So we can have that, and then that goes into tomorrow. If we don't get that reversal type of chop tomorrow, as Chris says, that's going to be the day gold's going to say hold my beer, and we could see a 3-4% day on gold, because if it doesn't have that typical pullback, it's because it's going to explode tomorrow. So we'll monitor that and see what happens. But that's everything for me here with gold. I'm going to monitor this and see what I can get into, but same idea, just another quick little principle. Yesterday we saw it. Do we see it again today? Daily R2 holds. You guys know the same drill. If daily R1 held, where we even got the retest, straight to daily R2. Yeah, we at least likely got the hold of daily R2. Do we go to daily R3? Is that our target? 4,900 on the table. And that just brings us ever closer to 5,000. So you're going to see there. I see Jake's wants an analysis of NAS, so we'll do a quick one on NAS. What do we see over there? We're going to see, so again, looking at equities, especially considering what happened yesterday. Yesterday was quite a bit of a down day for them. I personally am going to be a little bit more on the bearish side. There's two ways this can play out. And as we stand right now, I'm probably going to go a little bit more bearish, and that's going on to the move we had yesterday. But the major thing for us is if we look at from this day where we kind of went into a bit of a range, we've been stuck in this range that we can basically see over there, and this is starting to get to that breakout. Now 100% I'm looking on a weekly, for example, so the same way that was a fake out, I'm not doing that, that was a fake out. Fake outs on the top side, this can still be forming the fake out, so we just have to watch that. But as I say, when you start looking at probability breaking, we are trading under the daily pivot. Ideally, what I would look for here with NAS, well, I think when I would try to take the, I'm still on the draw, let me say what I probably would do is, we're already having a little bit of a range here. That last fake out, the EQ comes into play. You can actually see a grabber play come in and look for that Asia lows, daily S1, even something like that to come in. That ideally would be the move for me, because I can run very tight stops. I can have a very simple setup there, and allows me to maximize on the reward on a trade like this. But if it does get above and we hold, the rules obviously say to go long, and then that's where I'll possibly go long. And the simple thing for me, if I go long, we're going to go for previous daily highs, and that's also where you start looking for those gap closures. So going to be quite interesting for us on that side of things. But US city, just do it since we're here already. Pretty much the same idea. Massive downside. The only difference for me is, if you think of it like this was our candle that held. That was the candle that was our explosion out of the range. So I always say to you guys, when you do this, it's kind of like clear traffic. We haven't really fulfilled even just the bodily open of that candle, so still just under previous daily lows. So that would kind of be my first target, let alone all the way back down to the monthly pivot. So what I would watch for is, again, same idea. If we do start trading up, looking for that possible reversal. But as we stand now, if Asia highs hold, we break underneath that 200 again, Asia lows come into play, you're going to be looking for at least minimum that there, so kind of a 48,400, and if that just continues to break, you're going to be going all the way down, probably to monthly pivot would be my ideal area, with that key area of 48,100. So yeah guys, that's everything from me. Just monitor those levels very nicely. I think the higher time frame on indices especially is going to be a key to direction there for you guys. But yeah guys, that's everything from me. Back to gold.
Beautiful. JXE, I'm potentially looking for one or two things here on NASDAQ. I'm potentially looking in this zone. Potentially looking for either longs if we can get out of this zone. Alright. Quick little play towards the upside. We had a nice break of structure there. EQ untested. So that is the one thing I'm looking at. The other thing is I'm looking for that potential short. Alright. Got quite a bit of volume accumulating here. So that is what I'm looking at. But we need to get out of this little tussle zone here. Just do this clear.
I see the same, Chris Mark Bull. Oh guys, nearly 23k.
Jakes, if you see the same, I'm worried because you left me and Keeks. What actually happened in that raid last night?
Right,
he was like, he's at the stairs.
We're gonna look. I rush because the guy's coming on the side. I go for him, one shot. Literally goes down. I'm like, okay, guys, he's
I can't see
it.
that.
I was going to say, that's what I was going to say. Chris, I know,
see.
is half blind. So
I can't see it.
Chris runs right past me, runs past the guy, and the guy just shoots Chris. So Chris goes down. I'm like, Jex, he's on us. One guy, one shot. He hasn't healed up. He hasn't done anything. I look back. Jex is like, nah, bro. I'm watching the guy on the stairs. I'm like, bro, don't care about the guy on the stairs. There's a guy on us who's gonna kill us.
Take the guy down on the stairs.
No. Then next minute, Jex is, I'm watching the guy on the stairs, and when I look over to Jex,
so Jex didn't even damage him.
No, because you know the best part for me, bro, was there. I'm like, hey, he's killed Krivo. I'm like, Jex, he's gonna kill me. Okay, no, I'm coming. I look to Jex where he is. Jex has gone down the stairs. He's leaving. I'm like, bro, you're not coming for me. Don't lie. I'm like, Jex, he's killing me. Now when I die, for anyone that knows, when you die, it puts you onto the last teammate screen who's alive. There, Jex is already running down the stairs. He's at the train station.
On his way out.
I'm like, bro, you were never coming back for us. You left us to die.
Someone called it a night right there. It's like, sheesh. Things got too hot here. It was a good run, but...
that was like, hey, boys, I've at least got loot. Let me get out with it.
I'll see you boys on the next.
Oh.
Peace and love.
Hey, but we had quite a few good raids though last night.
Had to go break even. No, we had a few solid raids.
And then it only went south when Chris and myself went to duos.
I think I lost like $80,000 last night.
Bro. Like, and the thing was, every fight, it wasn't bad. Like, every fight, Kribo and myself won the fight. But then we got third parties. And I'm like, oh my word. And then the last round.
And those oaks thought we were camping Xville. But we also wanted to Xville. And then you still...
And then the last one was still... Oh, there was before that one when we were like at the matriarch. These guys come and I said to Kribo, like, bro, these guys, I don't trust them. He's like, why? Do you think they're going to kill us? I'm like, they're here to fight the matriarch. They keep looking at us and like walking around us and following us, but they haven't shot one bullet at the matriarch. And I'm like, okay. So Krivo goes off a little because I think the matriarch shot a missile at you. So Krivo goes off to heal. And the minute Krivo goes away from me, I see the two of them running at me, and I'm like, nah, boys. I'm like, Criver, they're coming for me. And the minute I peek them, bang, I get shot. I'm like, okay, there we go, that's it. I'm like, nah, these little rats.
Did they have a loadout?
Yeah, they had loadouts.
Bro. That is disgusting.
We gave it a good shot.
I just want to know where Jakesy was when I downed those two guys. Jakes, where were you in that fight? Because I broke armor on the one, then his flare went off. Then came back, rushed the other guy. They both got revived, down them again.
The only one I'll say, Criver, was that the second last one, I think.
I was too early, but you know why?
No, not that one where we were shooting the guy at the bottom, where I killed the teammates.
Oh, they ran
And then
away.
I got there,
Yeah.
and I get down. I'm like, okay, Criver, you distract them. I'm going to get there. I get there, I down the oak. Only to find out it was another team, because there's his teammate. And I'm like, okay, I'm shooting this guy, but I need help here. Now I'm like, shit, the guy's crawled to him. He's going to go for the heal. I ran around the corner to get him. I'm like, Criver, I need you, bro. Get down here. I need you. I go to shoot. The guys just got him up. Break shields. I'm like, Criver, they ran into you. They ran into you, bro. Criver hasn't even dropped to the floor yet. I'm like, there they run past.
I can't see it, dude. I can't do night
I'm like,
rates. I can't.
bro.
I don't know how you see. I want to actually see what your screen night rates are not for me. That playing in the dark is. I want to be in the light. I can't do night raids. Like, don't include me in those.
Nah, I won't lie, bro. There is times night raids, even myself. I'm like, I can't see anything.
I can't see it, bro. I can never see anything. When you said, hey, the guy's on me, I literally ran into the guy. Didn't even see him. I don't know how you see. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. No more night raids for me. Bro, and I played a few solos last night after our game.
Yeah.
Do I not help the one guy with the arc? As soon as I finish helping him,
Kills you.
he beats me.
You can't trust them, bro.
Yo, I'm like, dude, what is going on here?
But I was like 5 more rooms so we can hit the boys tonight. On Spaceport, that was you and Keys. I was behind.
Was it me and you that were on the stairs?
Wait. No, Jex. Did you shoot us?
No, man. That one where they were in that lobby area and he ran in.
Oh, yeah.
And the flare went off. He crawled out. The other one was behind us on the stairs. Then I still jumped down and I rushed them around the corner.
Oh, yeah, that was you and me.
Was it me and you? Yeah.
Yeah, we got them, yeah.
Did we get the third guy?
Yeah, we got the...
Oh.
Because the two, I downed the one. The other guy was going for the heal. You rushed him. You got the guy trying to heal. And Jex ran the other way and Jex got the other one.
Oh, okay.
Now we got that full team. Third parties in duos is crazy. Yeah, bro. Like, that's the only thing. Duos is just violence. But the worst thing is just third parties the whole time.
I want to take a stab. Oh, no. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Sure. There goes gold.
Not yet. I'll let you know. Okay, let's see what gold is gonna do.
Gold's moving nicely, but I'm trying to think where I can get like a little entry on it. Chad, good morning. Christian Geeks, what's up, Dane?
Dansky. Hope you're well, my brother. Jakes, we need to get that closure above the 200. It is important. Bless you, Keith.
Okay. Can I give a gold option? You can.
Can I give a gold option? Potentially. Potentially. It all depends on how we react here. Because this could just be a very quick pullback and we can just grind high again. So just monitoring it. And then NASDAQ, I am waiting to see what we do. If we can get outside of this range consolidation. If we get a nice little break above there, I'm going to shoot for a little long to target that pre-market highs. Otherwise, if we break lower, I'm also going to try and target that daily flip area. So let's see. If you're not in, just roll credits. Hi. Brian, I already caught it here, brother. But we still need to feed the chat here. Can't roll the credits as of yet. Bow horror. If it works for you, then don't try and fix something that's not broken. If it's not working for you, then obviously you need to investigate, and then obviously check in your journal whether you are leaving potentially good trades on the table. And yeah, you sitting with your trade data with you. I don't have your trade data, so that is where you need to go and investigate your own trades. Go through them, see where you can improve in terms of your trade management, maybe your trade entry, but again, do what works for you. Because what works for you won't necessarily work for someone else. Okay, I'm gonna monitor NAS on the other screen. I want to keep gold here.
Where's this thing?
Just a little bit higher for us. Actually, I want to set some alerts there for. John Az is playing with us. What's yields doing? Yields still coming down quite nicely. Beautiful. Dollar range bound. US 30. Alright, US 30 looks like it wants to make that move away. Okay, Nas. Is Nas ready? Nas, don't play with us. Nas is playing with us here. It's what I like to call big Totolozi syndrome.
What?
Totolozi. No man, Nas, come on. Nasky. Okay, the US 30 is making its move.
270 is 270.
How do you mean 27 is 27?
He's trading out 270 pips.
Rian, oh, Don. Rian Donatello. Rian is the older guy.
Yeah. He's a personal trainer.
He's been doing very well. It's good to see somebody that's been trading for, because he's not new.
Friday, I'm on leave. I need you to carry me to Goop this weekend and next week.
Who said that?
Jex. Slash, how was your guys' session last night? I saw it was 2, so I'm guessing it was you and Steve last night.
I saw there were 3 on one stage. I think they filled with a random.
Oh, they do random fills.
Okay. See you on Nas. 1 minute. See if we can clap something here. If we close somewhere here, my stops are gonna be wherever I execute on the close of this candle. I'm gonna have my stops there around about 35 for a 35 target. Okay. So I'm just waiting to see if we actually hold above here, and then we can go for it. Okay.
Geez, we saw my brother, me, and Steve being on a mission killing those bastions.
Are they killing
Why
bastions?
are you guys just after the first other night? You guys are just after.
Is the bastion the one that looks like a big crab?
Yeah. We're after the bastions and the rocketeers. Now you're after the bastions and the bombardiers.
What is a bombardier?
The bombardier is.
Okay, Chad. I executed there. Stops are, I'm gonna go 32 for 32. Okay. What I feel, does the bombardier?
Did you send it on the group, bro?
No, I don't know. I don't have that much capacity to multitask like that. We'll do it now.
The boys, they throw a little tantrum.
Okay. You said bombardier. But why does it not want to paste here?
FNB wants 27k from me tomorrow, and guys, see where I'm gonna get it. Well, I mean, FNB would only want money that's
owed to
a
them.
debit order or that's owed to them. They're not like SARS, which is randomly gonna come and say, "Hey, it's that time of the year. You owe us this amount of money." I'd be destroying lads in the lobbies, bro. Keys we're hunting for to max out our benches. Okay. So you and Steve becoming PvE players.
Wait, I want to see. Wait, you said there's the Bastion. That's the smaller one, eh?
Yeah, it looks like a little bus, bro.
Bastion. Oh yeah, that's the crab one, and then the bombardier. Oh, but they almost look the same. Which one is
Yeah.
stronger?
They just shoot differently, basically.
I was helping guys fight the bombardier, but I could see the guy didn't trust me. He would fire and then he would like look at me, and then I would look at him, and then we would fight it. And then after a while, he looks back at me, and it's like, I'm like, dude, I'm helping. He's like, no, cool. Major trust
At the
issues.
moment, yes, but mainly just hunting guys now because Steve's trying to learn the fight mechanics. We've been taking a lot of fights. Bro, I was going to say, you guys, how's Steve? Steve's like probably what, probably close to level 40 now, bro. How's he still trying to figure out the fight mechanics?
I think it was like Slashy, Jaxie, just.
I'm busy learning like the new little glitches to improve your fighting. Like I was telling Chris last night, the little trick where you have to shoot, go to your throwable,
I don't
scroll
know.
back to your gun, shoot
No,
again. Because it's quicker than waiting for the reload.
I can't do that. I didn't even try doing that. Not even. Gold.
Registration for the February Vault Funder competition is now open.
Yeah, gold, I'm looking there, guys.
I've been mainly stocking up on loot and just like exploring the game a bit more, and now just load in with a free load and rush the first fight we get. Lol, I'll say he's getting good, bro. Hey, the boy's still running the free loadouts.
I lost 2 very good loadouts
No,
yesterday.
that's also my thing. I refuse to run a loadout if anyone on my team is running a free loadout. Because
No,
then I
yeah.
know you oaks aren't going to take it serious.
I lost my Stitcher 4. I lost my Kettle 4. All free. I lost my, what is that? Venator. My Venator 2. That thing's a beast.
No,
That
the
hand
Venator
cannon.
is,
That hand cannon
that
is.
rips people.
The Venator is an absolute disgusting piece of equipment.
Don't have GIF, yeah.
He has made been banned. Has he? Support does not reply. Jason, I believe support has been in contact with him. And my social media handles are here. If anyone's got a question or issue, feel free to pop me a message.
But now we started doing that, what you said the other night, Keys. We run like a few free loadouts, stock up, then we build like 10 loadouts today. Yeah, but when I said you do that in the beginning, bro. Like when you kind of getting into the game. Not
We
now
did
when
have
you're like level 50 and up.
we did have issues with the PSPs yesterday. We are currently working on it. I don't know why it's always an issue with the PSPs, but yeah, we are working on it.
Yeah, Slash, I think it depends, bro. Like, as I say, you got to obviously have that right mix of guys and have the guys that are taking it serious. Because, I mean, even last night, myself, Chris, and Jexy, we probably did what? Almost close to 10 raids back to back without dying, and like they were all good loots. Like
Yesterday.
every time Chris left overweight. So, like, yeah, it's I'm not gonna say you always go through loot, but when you do have the ones where you like start dying like often back to back, there you do burn through loot. But I think that's where that build up comes in. So like having that inventory, having your cash, that reserve. Like I think I'll probably only run a free loadout if I go to Stella Montes. And
Stella Montes
yeah,
is
that's
disgusting.
Stella Montes is something else. I'm sorry, I'm not taking a gun to Stella Montes, bro.
No, if you play with like your grenades and stuff, Stella Montes and your trap grenades, and you play very strategic, it could be fun. But if you just run and gun like we did, it's not very fun.
I got some blueprints for Cribbo. I think our average bag was 60k raid.
We also had some decent bags.
Yeah.
Was
Like,
my one bag
when
not like 70 or 80k?
Yeah, when you get, like, let's just say when you get more in the game and you playing certain things, you doing all that, like most of the rounds, you're pushing like 100k plus upper bag. Including killing the bastions and things. Yeah, well that's the thing, if you guys are getting bastion cells and that, you guys are going to be getting quite a bit of, because those cells and that are worth quite a bit. Last night was really good raids. Keys house. We're going to have to wait and see. There's obviously a lot planned for the year. We have goals set for ourselves. But at the same time, yeah, there's a few things I think people will see soon enough. Obviously, I'm still getting married this year, so that's also a big one. Then there's honeymoon, there's all those things. So, yeah, quite a bit to still look into. But obviously, as I said, I'm not saying it's not happening. I do have goals. If things go well, who knows?
What did I ask you?
Is this the... are they seeing the BMW this year?
He did the right thing. Have you not?
Nah, no one knows it, bro.
He got a Toyota. That thing doesn't lose value. He did the right thing. Alrighty, Chad. Can we get a bounce here? Can we see Nas just give us 32 points in the bigger, grander scheme of things?
Brian, we still deciding. We actually technically need to decide soon. We're going back and forth between doing the typical beachy place. So
Island boys.
So there's the Maldives. What's the other one? Bora Bora, or Zanzibar. But then the other side of it is we also definitely want to, and I think they work beautifully as well for the idea, is either Italy or Greece. So we're just trying to decide what exact is the vibe we want to go for our honeymoon.
Wow, NASDAQ. Did we move during London yesterday on NAS? Yeah, we...
Hero baby, the best. Come have a pastry with me.
Wow, nice. This TP is gonna feel like we really worked for it.
Yeah, I still stick to my thing, bro. I won't trade indices in London.
I'm just taking this trade for Jax, bro. Just to make sure that if he raids with us again, that he won't leave us.
This is like his prepayment.
Yeah, this is just like, then he'll be like, oh, Chris, solid trade on NAS, shot man. I won't be running to Exfil this time when you guys engage. I'll be with you boys. So this trade is purely for Jax. That's why it's important we get this.
When are you planning on honeymoon? Because if it's winter, it's better. Beach as Europe is winter, not as nice as summer. We're going to probably do it like the first week or so of December. So first or second week of December. Because obviously the wedding's in November. We'll do like a 3-4 day trip to NASDAQ or something, like a mini honeymoon. Then come back, basically finish up the year. And then, as I say, first week, second week of December, go do the proper honeymoon. And then back for Christmas.
We're not getting through Asia highs though. Gold's starting to make its move from that zone. Still very much sideways. US 30 also consolidating. Dollar.
Keys look at Capri Island, south of Italy. Get the island and Italy. Our holiday. Oh wait, okay, I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, Chad, I might close this trade.
So you have options in Europe, winter and Christmas vibes. Will be everywhere too. That's nice. Jono, where are you traveling this year, son? What?
Are they alright?
I don't know.
Come on, NASDAQ, just do it for the... Bro, 30... What is this? 32 points.
December, go to Mauritius Resorts. Marking the life video, you got on their keys.
NASDAQ, come on, man.
It's warm here.
What is NASDAQ doing, bro? It's not doing anything.
Nah, Slash is not. It's a hero one, brother. Hero. Too many people started wearing Bogart, bro.
I'm back to super dry. Like I said, I bought 30 shirts, so I'm good for the next. It has been weird every morning taking a tag off the shirt. For the last 2 weeks, every day.
I will say, bro, there's some sick stuff I want to see you now when we're on our trip.
Chad, I don't know what to tell you. There's just no volume here.
How's futures treating you, Cribbo?
Good.
I must say it's been quite nice, eh? I'm actually been enjoying it. I do feel they're somehow like any typical one, but it's a lot more worse. Like stop losses, they slip you for days. But TPs, they take a long time to close you on your TP.
Slippage is a thing there.
No more Bogart in the office. Yeah, we still have, but just not as often. For Hyrex, March, and April, Italy, June, Venice, and then maybe a sneaker went to Amsterdam if you don't want to come to London. Their kids are dope, yeah. No more Bogart, that's the thing. I've started buying super dry. My mentor said I should try, so I've got some stuff coming.
Who's that?
Yeah, the hair stuff, bro. I've got like Yo, I got quite a bit of area stuff. Because you obviously can have it shipped to South Africa. But what I do is my mom does a trip every year to England. So every year when she goes over, she just brings me stuff. So I put like my orders in. I just pay for to have like an additional bag. And then she just brings me back whatever I want.
Chad, I'm break even on this. This thing is going nowhere slowly. All right. The idea, this is not the idea for the trade. So I'm break even on it. If we run, we run. If we don't run, then we don't run on it. So
I follow Instagram from another scammer called Keegan Van Dijk. Wow. Bro, if I can find a bear brick in Dubai, I promise you I'm coming back with it. I will carry that thing on the flight. Turbo, make a trip to Dubai Outlet Mall when you're here. Super Dry Outlet Store. Stefan, just let us know where that is, bro, because we do obviously have
no, I don't, bro. I don't need any more clothes. I promise you.
Bro.
I literally.
I will always happily take an outlet store because if the missus is gonna want stuff, it's a lot cheaper buying there.
When I say I literally took in the Superdry shop, I literally took one shirt of every kind they have.
Yeah, slash I'm still looking, bro, like proper ones that I like. Like I have mates who bring them in here in South Africa, but they don't have the ones like I really want. And if they have the ones that I like, they've got like the 400% or 100%, and that way I want the big boy, the 1000%, the life size.
All right, Chad, we break even on this, so we're gonna see what happens here. We are gonna call stream at 11 because I need to take this PC in. We've got some issues with the power supply on it. Yeah, gold. I wanted a little bit higher for that pullback play.
Okay, let's go StockX. You want life size? You get it to buy a second. I'll send you the link on Insta for location. There are all the luxury outlets as well. Hey, Stefan, yeah, pop me a message on Insta with it all, please, brother.
Just one thing to note on NASDAQ. We have not been able to hold above Asia's, so I just need to show you guys this. Every single time we've had a closure above, we failed to hold above. Okay, even when we had the strong break above, we immediately came back down. So after this rejection and now this candle closure above, if we can see some type of test hold here, there is a very high probability this can now run, at least for these flat body highs, and then even a little bit past that. Okay, I still like the trade. It's obviously London and it's very slow now, even though yesterday there was a lot of volume. But that is the idea. So if we can hold above Asia's, this could be a very nice pullback play. And gold for me is, I don't want to say it's out for the rest of the day, but unless we, sell was already technically there, but yeah, gold, let's just see. Yeah, we should have technically already been in on the... that's break even for me, Chad. Just letting you guys know, break even there on NAS. Yeah, I'm not taking anything on gold now for the rest of the session.
Also, not the fact that like I said, going to get a bit choppy now. I think New York we can go again with it.
Interesting.
Keeks, I've sent you out in the morning.
But we'll get something on NAS this afternoon.
Man, just ready for NAS. Let's see. Awesome. Yeah, I'll check it there, shot, my brother.
As you guys can see there, we're not finding acceptance above Asia highs. Could come lower, but yeah, that is me for the session. Gold shorts. The thing is, if I took it on the 5-minute zone, stops are ginormous. But if I take it on the if I took it on the 15-minute, those stops weren't bad. Yeah, that would have been the entry candle. Alrighty. Yeah, no, Chad, I'm going to call it here so we can get a little bit of a head start on getting this PC to the guys. Yeah, kindly note Trump is speaking today. It was supposed to be scheduled at 3:30, an hour before markets open. It's currently not available. I'll just check the Davos website to see if they give some time. But as mentioned, what we are looking for, there's various things that we want to see on the dollar, US 30. And yeah, we are still effectively bearish, trying to get some type of bounce play. But gold as well, showing some first signs of a little bit of weakness at the highs. Yeah, maybe I just didn't have balls to short gold there, but that was the idea. That first little pullback after the reversal. But for me, gold now, I need something closer here, a little bit later on that first average daily range. Alright, so that is what I'm looking at for gold. Even if I don't trade gold today, I already took a little trade here this morning on it. So yeah, Keegs, any closing remarks there from you, my brother?
Nah, Chad, I think that's it. Not gonna force something. As I said, that ideally was probably the trade to take earlier on gold. It actually came, I think, just short, or did it hit it?
Came short.
Literally 0 or 5 pips short of 200. But I mean, 100 was more than enough. Other than that, then I think, yeah, we're going to see what happens. I still think you're going to get those nice moves, especially going into New York session. So if you got it in London, keep that other bullet and get ready for New York session, because you'll see the guys there for Project G. So make sure, again, that's all there for those guys. If you want to trade it with us, just get part of the Project G family. But I think that's everything from my side.
Chad, trade safe, please. Don't try and force anything. We will see you guys tomorrow, same place, same time. Project G, we will see you guys 4 p.m. sharp. Chad, thanks so much for joining. Do appreciate you guys. Peace and love, baby. See you guys.
Cheers, Chad.
Cheers.
All the voices in my head getting louder. They told me not to tell you, but they're itching for the powder. Got that blurry vision, seeing double. Yeah, I love you, but you're all trouble. I'd be lying if I said I didn't love it. Carved a couple holes in my heart, so fuck it. And with all the chemicals, whoa, now they're falling too far, falling too far. I keep going back to you. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home.
time. Don't be held back again. You need to resist. You're on limits. This fire is burning. You need to embrace all that you are. Stare fear in the face. To reach for the stars. Been waiting for this moment, so let it begin. You're unbreakable. Feeling powerful. Nothing's getting in the way. You're unbreakable. You're invincible. Be unbreakable again. Unbreakable. Unbreakable. Make your name. Let go of yesterday. If dreams can exist in a world like this, don't abandon them. You need to embrace all that you are. Stare fear in the face. To reach for the stars. Been waiting for this moment, so let it begin. You're unbreakable. Feeling powerful. Nothing's getting in the way. You're unbreakable. You're invincible. Be unbreakable again. Unbreakable. You need to embrace all that you are. Stare fear in the face. To reach for the stars.